So, a really common question is, what is manifestation? So, I'm hopefully gonna explain it in a really quick and easy way so that you understand what it means. And if you haven't been actively manifesting anything yet, you can start consciously manifesting from today, from right here, right now. So basically, manifestation is achieving a desired outcome or a desired result purely by focusing your thoughts and actions and beliefs on that thing. Um, and in case that sounds really wishy washy or uh, too spiritual for some people, I bet you've had so many different circumstances in your life where this has happened without you realizing. So, have you ever wanted to buy a new car and you're like, right, I really want to buy a green Mini? And you do all the research, you're like, oh yeah, like green's such a nice color. I want this specific green. I've not really seen them around. And you start to do the research about where you want to buy it and what kind of features you want, and all of that car stuff. And because you've been focusing your thoughts and energy on it, so you've really been honing in, you start to see that car everywhere. Every which way you go, you're walking down the street, a car's there. Um, yeah, someone's bringing up a car in your conversations. Yeah, so that's an example of it. Another example that happens all the time without people realizing is you've been thinking about a friend. Maybe it's someone you haven't really spoken to in a while, someone you've had a falling out with. Oh, yeah, or just someone that you haven't really been in touch with. And then that evening or a couple of days later, they reach out to you. So that's another one. And one that happens all the time, it used to happen all the time to me before I was really aware of all of this stuff, is that I'd wake up in a bad mood and I'd just be like, ugh, today's gonna be a really shit day. Today's gonna be a really crappy day. Um, that's what my thoughts were focusing on. And throughout the day, things would get worse or other things would happen, and I'd be like, see, today's going to be a really crap day. Um, so those are a few examples of what manifestation is. It's focusing on something that then brings it into your actual 3D reality life. So in order to kind of do this naturally in your favor, to manifest, let's say, a dream job, a dream house, a dream relationship, a dream holiday, or if you want to change the way you feel about a situation or change the way someone is behaving towards you, there are a few different things that you can do, and it doesn't matter what you're manifesting, whether it's something that you consider is really, really small, so a free cup of coffee, or something that you consider is really, really big, so a house, for example. The same rules and principles apply because it doesn't matter. It's not easy or harder. It's just that we have these blockers in our mind to say, oh, manifesting a house is going to take time because it's a really big thing, and we create this resistance and blockers. But let's go back to the basics. What are the different things that you can do in order to start consciously focusing on the things that you want so that you can see more of that into your life? So the first one, and my personal favourite, is affirmations. And what are affirmations? They're literally just statements. So if I wanted to be a millionaire, I would say to myself, wake up in the morning and say, I'm a self-made millionaire. I have all the money in the world that I need. I have enough money to take care of my family. I feel financially abundant. Money flows to me so easily. I have unexpected income always coming into my bank account. So statements like that, and I like to do it in the present tense as if I already have it, because part of manifestation is assuming the thoughts, the feeling, the kind of state of that person as if you already have that thing. So if you were a millionaire, how would you think? How would you feel? You wouldn't be worrying about money. You wouldn't be hesitant when it comes to different financial situations. You're kind of just acting as if to get you into that mindset, to get you to focus on what it's like to be a millionaire. So typically what I tend to do is wake up in the morning, say either 4 different affirmations and keep looping them, or maybe it's the same one. It kind of depends on what I'm feeling. And then throughout the day, I like to sprinkle them around and remind myself, because the more that you do this, the more quickly that you'll start to see results. Another popular way of doing this is visualization. So going into your imagination and visualizing what would it feel like to get married, to get that job offer, to step into your new house and see your luxurious kitchen and living room. How would it feel? And a lot of people love it because when you're doing that, you can really feel, you can get goosebumps, because it really feels real, and it's quite enjoyable. One thing that I really like to do is create a Pinterest board of things that look like what my dream life could be or what I want it to be, and that's quite like a fun activity. Instead of staying up all night scrolling through my phone and through social media, I prefer, right, let's just build my dream life. And then, just staring at it and looking at it like, wow, how cool would it be to go to Rome and to Paris and to Bali and to all of those whatever it is that you might want. But, for my future life, a dream life, I'd love the ability to be able to travel whenever I want to and go anywhere in the world. So another way is scripting. So you can, instead of visualizing it, you can write it and say, today I woke up in my new bed in my newly bought house and I feel so happy and grateful. I struggle with the writing thing, so I know there's loads of different scripting videos out there that probably can help you get a bit more deeper, but it's essentially just writing like almost like a diary entry to say, this is what a day in my life felt like today, and I have all the things that I ever wanted. And the last part I would say about manifestation and this process is sometimes it can take a little time to see any form of results, and it's really important to create that positive mindset to say, you know what, I want to be a millionaire, I want to fall in love, I want to get that dream job, so I'm going to keep persisting in my affirmations and in my manifestation skills so that I can have all of these things, because sometimes you might see the opposite, you might see someone trigger you, you might think you can't get what you want, but I'm here to tell you that this 100% works. I have so many success stories, I've been doing this for years, I know that this works, and there are thousands of people online who can tell you the same thing. So if you take away anything from this video, just know whatever you focus on will show up in your life. So just make sure it's the thing that you want and not what you don't want.